a bit.
Oh, get your own.
You stingy beggar. And I was just about to offer you to sail the century.
What are you peddling this time?
Curtains. Why? What do you think?
Certainly wouldn't be in the market for that.
Yeah, well, you couldn't afford me. No, it's just how Paul was saying that the soft furnishings in your place are looking a bit...
What?
Well, passé. Oh, look, I'm sure he was just being satirical for the benefit of the regulars.
He was criticising my house in the pub.
The way I see it, if you're happy and comfortable with your surroundings, I just thought the cut-price Playboy mansion comment was a bit below the belt. So, if you fancy an update...
Get me a quote.
Of course.
And no hidden extras.
Why don't we meet in the Woolly later to discuss the details?
I think excuse me is the phrase you're looking for.
No, I think it's shift your carcass and get me the pushchair.
I can't, I'm due at the cafe.
Oh, how convenient.
Well, what can I do? We've all got to help out and I'm miles away.
And what about your own business? Can you even remember last time you were at the garage?
Who are you going to tell first?
Only everyone. Had to stop myself screaming, I'm engaged!
You should have done right. Get back in the car, we're doing another circuit.
Okay.
I don't want to rain on your parade, but what about Alan and Steph?
Yeah, you're right, you're right. I'll go now and tell them. I'm sorry, love.
Oh, it's okay, I can hold on a bit longer.
Good, because once they know, I'm telling the world! See you later.
Why do fools fall in love?
Not a functioning brain cell between them. Glad to be back.
Absolutely.
You know, what happened in Whitley Bay doesn't have to stay in Whitley Bay.
I'd rather it did.
I think you should have it out with your mother. She should know what she put you through.
I'm not a victim.
I'm not saying that you...
Welcome back. Is all this yours?
Mainly mine, I'm afraid. See you later.
Paul!
Okay, what's going on?
I've had to face some hard truths over the last couple of days.
About what?
Sister dearest.
Aye, what's she gone and done now?
Nothing funny. I always knew Val was slack, but I thought she had some semblance of mothering instinct. She's led our Paul a dog's life.
Well, he's turned out all right. Bags of confidence.
Bags of bravado. More front than Whitley Bay, that lad. I should have known what was going on.
What was going on?
I knew Jimmy Pepper didn't want to be a father, but I made him. And he took it out on the poor kid with his fists.
What?
I wanted to tell you this before it became the talk of the village.
Okay.
I've asked Donna to marry me.
Congratulations.
I think it's too soon.
Or do you think it's too soon?
If I waited until I didn't love Trisha anymore, I'd be on my own forever.
I don't think Trisha ever wanted that for you. Donna's a lovely girl and she's obviously besotted with you. Enjoy it.
I will. I am.
Well, don't worry about Steph. I'll talk to her.
Thank you. Hey, there's Granny Clegg.
Miserable as sin. So, what's been going on?
We've got to start somewhere, go ahead.
I'm getting married again. Me and Donna are engaged.
Oh, what a good lad.
Oh.
Hey, I'm right chuffed for you.
Oh, congratulations, love. That's wonderful news.
I'm back!
Yes, I can see that.
I have got something brilliant to tell you. Well, two things, really.
Where's Viv?
Only on holiday with Bob.
Why?
Because they're back together.
I'll give it 6 months.
Yeah, till Viv screws up again.
Hang on, there's more.
Oh, no, don't tell me she's pregnant.
No, I'm going to be married as well. To Marlon.
I think we'd work that out.
You do realise that that's going to make you a dingle?
Aren't you just a bit excited that your little sister's going to be married? I mean, there's going to be a wedding and everything. It's really exciting.
For you, maybe.
Ignore them, Donna. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad someone is.
Can I just have a word, though? The age gap. When me and Terry got
Oh, he's not
married-
that flipping old.
You should have seen Marlo's face. He was glowing.
Donna's really nice.
Well, she's not the brightest bulb on the tree, but she puts a smile on his face. Hey, I better start spreading the news to the clan. Get them to start saving for the wedding list.
Oh, yeah, and I've got some news and all. Me and Alice, we've sold the farm and we're stopping here for good.
Oh, well, you know, we always thought that were for the best.
Aye, so we can keep an eye on you both.
That's not why we did it.
Hey, who wants to hear the gossip of the century? It's about Viv and Bob.
So, how was Newcastle?
Actually, we saw a friend of yours.
You heard about the matrimonials, I suppose.
They asked after you.
How'd he die?
Oh, don't tell me it was Jennifer Tattersall. Do you know, I was just thinking about her the other day. Her and her funny teeth.
No, it wasn't Jennifer.
Please don't.
We saw Jimmy Pepper.
Jimmy? Really? You know, we should get in touch with Jennifer. She could eat an orange through a letterbox.
Will you shut up? Do you have to make a joke of everything? Why didn't you tell Jimmy he wasn't Paul's father?
The occasion never arose.
What were you waiting for? An engraved invitation?
Okay, that's enough. Back room now.
I wouldn't have minded if you'd saddled our Paul with a decent fake father, but instead you had to pick that monstrosity.
I do not know what you are on about.
You lying cow.
Will you both just shut up? I asked you not to bring this up. And you couldn't even contain yourself for 5 minutes? And in the pub as well.
I'm sorry, but it's better out in the open.
Better how? How is this better for me?
Never did know how to keep your neb out, did you?
And you can be quiet too. Playing the wide-eyed innocent.
Paul, I never...
It's okay. You're too pathetic to do anything about it, I know. I came to terms with that a long time ago.
Did you? Because I don't think you did.
Well, so what if I didn't? Like I said, I don't want to talk about it. So now if you two want something to argue about, you're gonna have to find something else. You've never struggled before.
You heard him.
I need to say something.
Well, can't it wait? Programme's on.
No, I want you to listen.
All right. Must be serious.
I know how babies work. I didn't before. But I know how worried you've been about me being a rubbish dad.
We never said that, love.
That's what you thought.
No, just worried, that's all, son.
Me and all. So, I've been practising on Saturday. Debbie lets me.
Yeah, bet she does.
I know how to feed her, how to burp her.
Change her.
Yeah, that and all. Even when she's done a big massive...
Yeah, right, we've got a picture.
I might not be as good a dad as you are, Dad. But I'm going to try to be.
Oh, Sam, love.
Do you know what I think, son? I think you will be better than me.
Val, what have you done?
Eh?
If looks could kill, you'd need an undertaker.
Oh, just ignore him. But I'm going to need your measurements.
Having a good laugh, are we? Talking about old times? Well, I'm in the mood for a bit of nostalgia.
Am I missing something?
How about your son's terrible childhood? Did you know that she used to let Jimmy Pepper smack Paul around?
Is this true?
No, it is not. I didn't know.
How could you not know about something like that?
My point exactly.
I did the best I could for my son.
You did the bare minimum. You should have known what was going on.
How? I was now but a kid myself. What was I supposed to do? Give up my life?
Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do when you're responsible for another human being. My God, you used to have to be licensed to have a dog. But any fool could have a baby.
Oh, well, you should know.
Look, this is something I need to know about, but the rest of the pub doesn't. Where is Paul? I want to talk to him.
Me and Paul managed fine without either of you. And we'll be fine again if you'll both just leave us.
Just a paper, please.
I'm looking for someone. Val Lambert. About this big, blonde, gobby.
There's a queue.
Do you know where I can find her?
Think she's at Farrer's Barn on Church Lane. Anything else?
That'll do.
Nice manners.
If an angry bloke like that ever comes looking for me, feel free to lie.
I'm not saying your anger isn't genuine. I'm just saying that maybe it's misdirected.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, aren't you being a bit harsh, considering you and me weren't exactly model parents?
Bernice turned out okay.
Eventually, yes. But look what happened when she became a mother.
Well, maybe if you'd
been there, you're right. And you've been right every time you've thrown that back in my face. And maybe if I'd been there for Nicola...
Well, that's 100% your fault. That's nothing to do with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I even messed up second time around. Maybe you were wise to just leave the score at one ruined child. Look, Val didn't plan for Paul, and I believe her when she said she tried her best. It's just that some people's very best isn't as good as some people's worst.
Val, you look terrible.
Diane's just had a go at us.
Well, that's not a first.
I know, but this time she was right. Damn her.
Why? What have you done?
It's more what I didn't do. Oh, you might not believe this, Del, but I was a terrible mother.
Oi, it's a bit late in the day to be worrying about that.
Not really. Just means I've had it coming longer.
Well, what do you mean by terrible? Did you eat him?
No.
Starve him?
No. Even if it was just sugar sandwiches.
Right, listen. You might not be mum of the decade, but you're a damn sight better than most. And look how well your Paul turned out, eh?
Oh, he's the best. I wish I could go back and change things, but I'd never change him.
That's good to hear.
Paul?
I'm gonna leave you guys to it.
Well, it seems to be the prevailing opinion that we should talk.
Is that what you want?
No, not at all. Which is probably why I should.
I'm back now. You can have your lunch.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, for heaven's sake, how long's this going to go on for?
Why don't you like Marlon?
Does it matter? Isn't it more important that you like him, you're marrying him?
He's gonna be family. Does that not mean anything to you?
I'm here, aren't I?
I just want you and him to get on.
We do. In fact, we used to really get on.
Not like that. It's about to be my husband.
Oh, whatever. But if you think I'm going to get all giggly over wedding cake, then you've got another thing coming. I've been there, done that, and bought the white dress.
Yeah, just because you made a mess of it. I made a real effort with Roy. Can't you just try and be my sister for once?
Fine. Show us your ring, then. Oh, you haven't got one. I don't know why I bother.
Oh, go on then. Let me have it. I can't bear this silence.
I was waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
Is that the best you can do?
Look, whatever I try, it's not going to make it up to you. I know that.
Make what up? Are we even talking about the same thing?
I think so.
Then say it. Tell me why you're sorry.
I don't want to. I don't want to say it out loud.
Then I will. Jimmy Pepper bullied me and beat me. I was nothing but a burden to him that he blamed you for, but he hit me. You knew.
I didn't.
You knew, didn't you?
No, I just knew something wasn't right.
So you just chose to ignore it and hope it'd all go away?
No, it wasn't like that.
That's exactly how it was.
I was so tired. I didn't plan on having a kid when I was still a kid myself. Scrabbling round for money. Trying to find 5 minutes to myself. Look, I could barely keep body and soul together. I needed somebody to help. Jimmy was better than nobody. Oh, I knew he was moody. But honestly, I did not know then that he did what he did to you.
He wasn't even my father.
I know. And I can't go back. I wish I could because I wouldn't let him near you. But all I've got left is to say I'm sorry.
I know that's not enough, but truly, Paul, I'm sorry.
I'm pathetic. I've done some terrible things. Everywhere I've been, everyone I've known, I've done something unforgivable. But I wouldn't change much. I mean, a lot of the time it was damn good fun and worth it just for the look on somebody's face. But what I did to you, that's different. I'm racking my brains here trying to think of a way to make it even a little bit better. And I won't stop until I do.
Well, you can stop now.
Oh, Tina's gone, please. I understand congratulations are in order to you both.
Why?
Well, doubly so in your case, Scott. The impending nuptials of Donna and Viv and Bob, it should be quite a family party.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, mark me, it will be with the Dingles involved.
Yeah, well, I'll leave Mum and Donna to sort that out. I'll do my bit by staying out of the way.
Yeah, he's very good at that.
Oh, I don't think he'll be so hands-off when you two are tying the knot.
Subtle. Do you know, all we're going to hear about from now on is talk of flaming weddings.
I just can't believe he's doing it again. That'll keep your mum happy.
And now she's got Bob back under her thumb. I suppose she'll lay off me again.
Oh, sentimental old fool.
I never planned for all this to be up for discussion, you know. Ever. At the time, it was horrendous, but it thickened my skin for the future, and for that I thank you.
Oh, don't say that.
That's the truth. I thought that's what today was all about. And now I just want to put it all as far behind me as possible. Look to the future. Yours finally seems rosy. Well, I'm feeling quite optimistic.
I'm going to make a real go of living here. And finally, I'll make myself a mother that you can be proud of.
That would be nice.
I've just had a lesson in sterilising bottles from Sam.
Oh, aye. He told me. He's gone and got things sorted.
Maybe.
You still worried?
Yes. And I'm worried if Marlon's rushing into things with Donna.
No.
And what Kane's playing out with this new job. And I worry about Debbie and Sarah and where Charity is and if the army's going to send Chas somewhere dangerous. I worry all the time.
How do you sleep at night?
All the better if you're there. And for all my fretting, it usually works out in the end, and it will for Sam and Alice.
I'll get it.
I've come to apologise.
No, it's me that should say sorry. You were right.
Yeah, but I only saw it from my side.
Oh, I was hiding away from it all.
See, this is what happens when this family takes a drive down memory lane. Car crash.
It's better than pretending it didn't happen.
No. I'm a great advocate of suppressing memories. Might give you a stomach ulcer, but at least you can look your family in the eye. Listen, it was my childhood, and I would prefer if we all left it alone from now on, okay? It turned out all right. So you all must have done something right. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I could do with a proper drink.
Come on, they're on me.
I'll catch up with you in a minute. I must look a right state after all this blubbing.
You always look a right state.
You get stuffed.
You know if you need to talk.
I know.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Hello.
Oh.
So how did the Hot Windsors react?
Oh. Well, I don't think I heard the word congratulations.
Scott and Kelly wouldn't have been interested. You weren't talking about them for 5 minutes.
All Kelly wanted to know about was the ring. And, well, didn't have one to show
Oh, no,
her.
but you will do. I won't see you without. It just might take me a while
Well,
to
yeah,
say...
because that'll show Kelly. When I flash my bling at her.
Oh, bling is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, just a sec. I heard it the first time. Look, I know there's no party without me, but you just have to wait.
Still taking your own sweet time over everything? Did Diane tell you we bumped into each other? Oh, we had a nice, good chat about old times. And it was nice to catch up with me son as well. Except he's not.
I was gonna...
And what about this wedding I paid for? This big do that you wanted for Paul? Did he have a nice time? Because he never mentioned it. And where's his wife?
She's...
A figment of your imagination. That lad's queer. Not that that was a surprise. You owe me, Val. You owe me big. I want every penny back.
I haven't got that kind of money.
Oh, I don't know. Nice place. Nice new nose. You could afford that.
I paid for that out of my own money.
Do I look like I care? Money, tomorrow, or you'll be sorry.